It's when you give them to somebody and they go, "What? Wow, look at that!" And that's when you know that they're good. 'Cause you see a small pair of binoculars, you think they'll be okay, and you put them up, and it's like, hang on a minute, they're absolutely amazing. They come in two types. They come in a 10x40 and an 8x40. I did get the choice of that, and I chose the 10x40 just because when you're on the side of a hill or a mountain, looking across, that little bit more magnification really helps. The product itself, it's really compact and small, lightweight. So I think it's about 30% lighter than the products in the same class. The focus wheel, that's probably one of the best things of the product. Really clear, it works really well, so there's not a lot of movement, so you don't have to do massive movement to get it on focus. It's just tiny little increments, and it's straight in. They also come equipped with little caps at the bottom. You think, oh, that's really not really that unique thing, but when you're smacking them down on top of a rock face and you're smacking your gun on top and using them as a bipod, it is quite handy. So yeah, just a good little tip there.
When Zeiss said, right, Paul, sending out some new binos, what did they say to you? Did they say, these are...
Yeah, they did actually say, once you look through them, you will see the difference. And straight away, I put the strap on, and I took them outside and I went, hang on a minute, that's amazing.
How are your legs?
Still very tired. It was a hell of a day yesterday, and anybody that stalked on the hill or done long distance stalking or hunting, it's all about trying to reduce your weight. And luckily yesterday we had a young ghillie stalker trainee that actually took my rifle in the rucksack for the good half of the stalk. So that was fantastic. But the weather, it was not much breeze, so the weather was a little bit warm, so we were down to one stage, right down to a t-shirt and absolutely wringing wet. And again, I think if I had my heavy binoculars, that would have just been a big drag on my neck. And so 100% yesterday, these were the perfect pair of binoculars.
But at distance, do you struggle with the distance, do you think? Do you usually have bigger binos?
I think all binoculars struggle at distance because that's why they got the telescopes. You know, they're looking at stags and hinds out, 1,000 meters across. They get the telescope out, get on the knee and look. So, but for general look for the stalker without the professional eye, because these guys are professionals. I'm not a professional when it comes to red deer. So I'm looking, that's a stag, that's a big stag, that's a young stag, that's a hind, I can see the calf, I understand all that side of it, but these guys with the telescope, they're looking at the age of the stag, looking the shape of where there's a switch or whether, how many points it's got, so instantly. So, but for general spotting animals, perfect, no problem, wasn't out binoculared on that side of it at all.
But the clarity is something special in those, isn't it?
Yeah, clarity is unbelievable. What we should have done yesterday, we should have had a clarity off with because I think they had some other brands, and we could, that would have been very interesting actually, and not let people see we'd maybe do that another time.